Welcome back to another episode of Crumpets and Kerosene. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Kelly. I play Hank the Barbarian. Fun fact about Hank is he is a jack of all trades.
Hey guys, Seth here. Merle's ready for another session. Today's interesting fact, Merle absolutely loves Mariah Carey. He sometimes blasts her music in his patrol car late at night.
Another fun fact about Seth and Merle is that actually happened. He butt dialed, called me, and all I hear is Seth belting out Mariah Carey.
This is Brent Marquis. I'm from Anaconda, Montana. The character I'm playing is Jason.
I am Donnie J. I play Eli Dresden. You know, layabout, park ranger, general, guy. And, yeah, that's Eli.
Hey, this is Lee Baldwin. I'm playing Alora the Bard, and something about Alora is that she learned how to surf when she was just 10 years old, when her family was stationed in Hawaii.
Well, that about wraps up with this wacky crowd of D&D players. Hey, Seth, what happened last time?
Let's talk about episode 4. A lot happened. We burned everything. Eli friggin' died. Merle and Jason killed a lot of baddies. And we got some sweet scoots. Oh yeah, and we finally met Alora. Isn't she swell? And Merle might have kind of sort of lost a hand. But yeah, it's just a game, right? Right? Tune in to episode 5 and find out.
Welcome, adventurer. Get ready. Pack a bag, grab a snack, set back, and hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Digging through my bag for my first aid kit that I know is in there.
I am bullshit.
You look at roll.
Merle, maybe you should sit down. You're probably going to go into shock.
Yeah, roll a constitution. You're bleeding a lot, and now you're looking at your head, and it's gone.
And
Does he
I
lose
pause.
hit
I
points?
pause for him, and I'm like, wait a minute. You can lose limbs in this game? What kind of system is that?
So
You should have probably done the repo depot before you did that.
I was going to say, can he reload?
Merle,
Facts.
oh shit, Merle. So
Should unplug the hard quit.
as you
I can probably get a steel arm at some point, guys.
as soon as you did that, you literally like your eyes get really wide, and all of a sudden you're in the game and your eyes open up in your visor and you feel this intense stinging burning sensation in your hand, and the visor is still stuck to your head, and you hear a voice off, like kind of off in the distance, and it's like, holy shit. And then you reappear back into the, like it reloads the game. The flashlight hits you in the face and you pass out again, and you're back into the room with everybody that you're in the game with. And you have this searing pain as you look down. Your hand is gone, and it's just spewing blood, and you can feel that sense of draining energy from your body.
I look at Eli, and I just like stare at him like I think I understand what you were trying to tell us.
Yeah, as you're doing that, you're just spraying blood everywhere. And you kind of yeah.
Sorry, I have a
I
healing
know-
spell. Can I heal him?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you have a-
I'm gonna kind of. I'm panicking, and I just sort of like put my hands on his wrist. I say, it's gonna be okay.
It hurts.
It's gonna
a
be
lot.
fine.
Wait, put my hand back. Put my hand back.
It's so
Yeah.
I
painful.
immediately regret my decision.
I'm gonna try and stop the bleeding with a heal.
Okay. As you start to do that, Merle, you realize that your hit point counter on your wristband didn't go down, but you still feel this
Oh.
intense pain.
Huh.
Like you didn't take damage for the wound, but you're feeling weak. Yes, you cast your spell, and any hit points that you did lose, you regain back, but it's still bleeding, and you're still in a lot of pain.
Oh no.
Huh.
Well, you get 7 hit points if you're missing any.
Is there a fire anywhere?
No.
Oh god.
You guys start a fire real quick?
I just want to fall to my knees in front of this podium, just like cry, like, "What do you want from us? What more can we give
Did
you?"
anything come out?
So no. As soon as you
Oh,
fall
good.
to the ground, everybody that's watching, he falls in front of Merle because he went to go help him, and now Merle's just spraying blood into his face as he's on his hands and knees.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
You feel really dizzy and you pass out.
Did the
Okay.
healing spell stop the bleeding?
No.
That's a good idea.
I'm going
That's a
to
good
dig
idea.
in my bag, and I have a blanket. I'm going to tear a strip off of it and
Okay.
try and make a tourniquet.
Do you
I know I have a
medicine?
small first aid kit as well.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah,
then you do
yeah,
that.
yeah. I have a small
That
first
sounds
aid
better.
kit in my bag.
I don't want to
and,
ruin my blanket.
I've got like some gauze and some strips, and we'll just kind of staunch
Eli's
the
like,
bleeding.
I got this. Eli, roll medicine.
Oh fuck!
There's a string hanging out. I better pull it out.
No.
That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, so you tighten it and you stop the bleeding. Merle is still passed out. Jason,
Where's that nasty smelling jar?
wait,
Uh,
if I pour this on there.
He's focused.
might be
I
worth
mean-
a try.
God.
No.
No, don't put it
Guys,
on the wound.
no.
Wake me up with it. Wake me up with it.
Jason, what are you gonna do? Your other party member tried to. She's digging through her bag. She pulled the blanket out and put it back in.
I threw it on the ground. I'm still looking.
Well, the
I'm just
bleeding
gonna-
stopped.
Oh, it stopped?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta cover the
Make
wound.
sure his head is like not hitting anything.
Yeah, he's stable. He's stable now.
I really don't know much about medicine, so
I'm more of a breaker than a fixer.
I could
Yeah.
take his arm, but I can't. Okay. Yeah. So you stop the bleeding. You comfort him. Merle, you wake up and yeah, it still hurts a lot, and it feels not like in the game, but it feels like you're really hurting outside of the game.
Yeah, I say like through my gritted teeth of pain, like I think this is ill.
well, yeah. I mean, you just lost your hand in game.
I mean, it's the point, isn't it? It's supposed to be very real. But, I mean, we can save and, like, we can do magic. It's not... Guys, this isn't real.
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
So 19.
Okay. So what are you percepting?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm right, if like, because I have the feeling that something bad is happening to me in the real world, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to argue that I just lost my friggin' hand.
Yeah, because she basically healed you, and you notice that your hit point counter never moved. And if you had any hit points taken, they were restored, but the pain is still there, and it gets super numb, and you just feel drained.
Yeah, I think this is real.
Okay, well,
He's
you're
in
probably
shock.
in
I
shock.
pat him like,
Pat me on the head.
okay, yeah,
Okay,
lay
buddy.
down, lay down, and like
All right, pal.
go through the proper first aid response for shock and make sure that he's gonna be all right.
Eli just reminds me of one of those like by the book, like, oh, I have a first aid book, and you're reading it by
Eli's actually fully first aid certified, the highest level he could get, because all those days he got off from work to go attend that training. So he didn't actually have to work those days. So that's why he's certified in first aid and everything else.
You're like the
got
mom
paid for it.
person of the group. You just take
You
a
got
lot
hard
of-
candies.
Yeah, you're like, here, drink this. Oh, if you pass out, I can do CPR and bring you back. No,
You
don't
need those
put your lips
delicious
on me.
malt candies? Those are fun.
So what would you? What are you guys doing now?
I mean, I'm gonna look at the machine. It didn't give me the freaking thing.
I
Nope.
can't believe I gave my hand. And it didn't.
I don't. What did you guys sacrifice before?
We didn't. Shit was just given to us.
I
They
paid
were just
some
given-
money.
You guys
Okay.
are.
Wait, what about a credit card? Didn't you give him a credit card last time?
I did not.
No, Eli did. I thought Eli took a credit card out of his wallet and used that to pay for something.
Yeah, to charge something, right?
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
you remember this, and you still put your hand in there first.
I'm
Well,
pretty
just-
sure maybe you need to give it some kind of money or credits, maybe.
So you're gonna put your
I gave it
credit,
10 euro.
You're gonna put
Yeah,
your
but
credit card in
maybe
there?
No, like real
that
money.
wasn't quite enough. Maybe you needed more. Like if you go to the laundromat and it's $1.25 for a load of laundry, and you only put in 75 cents. Then it's the rest, right?
Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't
You guys
have
do
a-
laundry, right?
Yeah, in my own home because I'm an adult.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I guess I'm going to try putting my credit card in there from the
Okay.
real world.
I mean, I could see
I
Eli.
don't see how this is going to help, but
I could see Eli running out of money at the laundromat and not having enough money to dry his clothes.
aw.
Have to take them home to hang them up, bud.
Fuck.
Better for the environment too.
Yeah. Or you have enough to wash it, but not enough for the detergent.
It was either that or beer money.
Yeah. Okay, so you put your
We've all
card
been
in
there.
there. You put your credit card in there, and do you like close it and everything?
Yeah.
Again, it
lose my
says
freaking money.
the same thing, and your card's gone.
Ah, jeez. All right. Well, you guys have
Jason,
been
bring it.
absolutely no help.
How's that working out for you guys?
We're kind of doers, not really thinkers.
Jason, break it.
All right.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
almost
gonna-
fails.
Is there a latch or anything?
Nope.
No.
It's like a solid seamless.
Yeah, how's that
box.
fire going? You were making a fire, right?
I wasn't making a fire.
No one was making a fire because you'd have to.
Oh,
look
Merle-
up the
I thought there was
Merle
talk
wanted a
someone-
fire, but I
All
was
right.
like, no.
So what are you gonna do, Jason?
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any buttons.
Nope.
All right. Why are we? Can't we just wait until morning when the guy gets back?
I mean, we're already this far.
I already lost a hand.
I'm not putting any of my body parts in there.
More than willing to nail the Repo Depot, but
The curtain was closed.
everybody turned their back so we can put whatever in there. Insufficient. Oh boy.
All right.
I mean, I guess we wait till morning, right? Like whoever gave you your guys's chips or pallet, pads or whatever they are, maybe they'll give me one.
That would be a good idea.
Okay. I don't know why we had to lose the hand in the process, but here we
Oh,
are.
did I get the time?
I just turned around and Merle was putting his arm in there. I think.
Just his hand.
So,
So you got your wrist, but that's it.
all right. Well, I mean, maybe it'll come back after you respawn,
Is the door locked from this side?
Yes, you can lock it.
All right. I'm gonna lock it.
Okay.
All right, let's take a nap, I guess. So I lost a lot of blood. I feel like if I go to sleep, I'm gonna die.
The bleeding has stopped. Now it's just numb.
Yeah, we'll
Well-
lay you down. We'll get you Alora's blanket. We'll make sure you're warm, comfortable.
Laura's blanket sounds like a
Thank-
magic item. But we do have to cover up the wound. I mean, it's just open as soon as we take that tourniquet off. Can you sew it up in your little med kit?
He doesn't have that type of.
Probably not. I thought you used some magic on it as well to kind of.
That didn't do anything. It seems like.
Let's just cross our fingers and see
Maybe
what
there's
happens.
a healer or a doctor or.
Cross your fingers. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Well, let's put some bandages over it at least instead of
Okay.
just the tourniquet and make sure it's covered.
Maybe we can get him a cup of Joe.
Remember
Let's go
what
back to-
happened last time we got a cup of Joe.
You got to go back to the diner and get that, and that's closed. Or no, it's a 24-hour diner. Yeah, you can go back to the diner.
Let's just take a nap. Let's just see what happens in the morning.
Like just nap right here in this
Everybody can take a long rest.
space.
Yeah, let's take a round
Yeah,
rest.
take a long rest.
All right, so you guys take a long rest. You restore all your hit points, and your spell slots are returned.
Yeah, I got all my hit points back.
The
What about my hand?
So you guys wake up to the door shuddering open. You hear, and you're like pushing of the bikes because they're in front of the door, and the giant or the barbarian goes behind the counter. The brownie steps down and
Yeah. Why you guys all stayed the night?
Oh, we figured the door was open.
Yeah. Can I have my keys back?
Can we get paid?
For what?
Get your bike back, bruh.
Oh, yeah. Where are the heads?
On the bodies?
We blew them up.
Oh.
You
well,
didn't see the fire?
Yeah, I saw the fire, but, your reward with these boxes. Remember? You had to collect the heads with the dots, and then you put the heads. I was going to tell, your prizes are inside the boxes here.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I am with the
damn
worst
it.
group.
he takes the keys and he's like,
Oh, okay, well, sure.
and he like puts a key in some like latch near him, and the cases close back up and then reopen to like junk and random bullshit and just like trinkets and stuff, nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. Okay.
Well, thanks for the
Is there
scoop,
anything you
guys.
got in there that can replace this hand?
Oh, my God.
He's like,
I hope you saved yourself before that went away.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, if you go see Robotic Dan down the road, I mean, he might be able to do something for you, but yeah. Oh my God, there's blood everywhere. What the fuck?
the barbarian walks over and grabs a bucket. It's empty, and he grabs a mop and he begins to like dab the mop in the bucket, which is still empty, and starts sweeping up your blood and just smearing it everywhere.
Ugh.
He's like looking at you with this big lazy eye, and he's like, "Ugh." He starts scrubbing the floor.
So I sort of tagged along with these guys on the way back, and I'm just looking for one of those save devices, that everyone else has. And we kind of ran into a big mishap with your machines over there. That's how my buddy here lost his hand.
Oh,
We thought that maybe we could get a save device from there.
oh yeah.
And it worked. Yeah.
He pulls up this rusted, kind of beaten up one. He's like,
I got this. I was sure that they had all kinds of stuff over there, but all right.
Well, the only kind of person I encountered was a big old two-headed ogre, and he didn't have anything like that on him. So,
Oh, the brothers.
yeah.
Yeah, how they doing?
Well, not so good anymore. Can I get that? Can I get that little that
Looks at
device
you,
Oh
there?
he's-
yeah, sure. Yeah, here you go. Just make sure you go and save yourself.
Is there
Good.
any possibility of getting our undue sacrifices back from those machines?
Yeah, we lost a lot of really important things, some of us.
Oh, no. They're magic.
So they just disappear into the ether?
Well, I mean, I've never put my head in there and see where it goes, but I just used the spell, lady. I mean, what do you want me to do? Dear God, that's a horrible torture device.
I was
anyway.
gonna say.
Yeah, you should maybe put some instructions up or something, a billboard or something.
Why don't just let people come and stay in my thing? I just assumed that you knew that the heads that I requested and you would put two and two together, but guess not.
As he walks over and he starts opening up the till and checking all the money, make sure it's still in there, and he closes it back up. He's like,
Okay, is there anything else?
I'm gonna go over and save. That's the
Okay.
best I got right now.
Do you have a
yeah.
hacksaw?
She gives out the spiel. You go in, roll a strength check. Yes, he has a hacksaw for $2.
Strength
All
is
right, I'll buy it.
a 12.
Yeah, it sucks your arm in. It's very painful, and it feels like 1,000 needles digging into your arm. And it pulls your face up to this little 1 inch by 1 inch square block to your eyeball and flashes a shit ton of colors.
Good.
And then it turns green. It turns green and spits you back out. And she thanks you for your service and sends you on your way.
Okay.
Oh, and a ticket shoots out the side as you walk out. And it's like, don't worry
What's
about
it
that. First time's free. It's a bill for your respawn.
Oh, okay.
It just says first one's free. So at this point, anytime you die from this point on, you will respawn back here at your current level and with equipment that you've gained.
So, did you guys have like a plan after this? You want to go
Oh.
get that hand taken care of?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
get some
definitely need
heads.
to get a new hand.
Yeah, can we all kind of follow up and just do like a quick save at that station? Is that kind of how that would work mechanically for us? Or would we have to say that we're doing that every time? Is that what we would mark down and do?
Well, if you want to go and save yourself,
Yes, I will do that because I also have full health now as well.
since Jason did that the first thing, you always come back with full health. You won't come back with like 1 hit point. You always come back full health.
Oh,
It basically saves your equipment, your level, anything new you've done, it saves into the machine. So Jason is the only one last night that saved himself, and now 2 of you have saved.
All right, so I'll go over there and save myself, even though I am missing a limb.
Luckily, it wasn't your arm with your device. So yeah, you plug in and it saves you, and then it spits out as you get out. It spits out a ticket for 150 credits.
Is it 10% off?
Okay.
No,
Hey, Eli, let me see that credit card.
you're a dick.
No. I motioned to my own device because I recall that we had each gotten 500 credits at some point.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I think we
so
have
I'll
to pay with their money.
so I'll just pay with that then.
Okay, so it's subtract 150.
It's not
I exhale like, knowing that there's like $4 left on my credit card.
bad.
I'm pretty sure I'm functionally broke now. It took both of my monies. So that's great.
Yep, you literally you've given up everything you have. But you
I
said
still
for
got a
free.
bag of junk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you
said-
guys, but I'm gonna go see if I can loot some shit off those bodies that we killed.
Okay,
I'm
and
still there.
I don't know.
Jason, you didn't have to pay last night. A ticket did not pop out of the machine.
Nice. I was hoping that would happen.
Everybody's saved up, so you guys are gonna walk out. You're gonna bring your scooters outside and hop on. And where are you going now?
Yeah.
I want to hit up a store. I want to buy some new shoes. I'm still walking around barefoot. It sucks. My feet are starting to scab up.
So next door is Goldstein's Goods and Wares.
Excellent. Check out Goldstein's.
Goldsteins.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I don't really know these guys, and I didn't kill those people, so I'm gonna go into town and see if I can't find some work for us.
As you walk out the door, it's daylight, and there's about 7 trailers here. Or there's 6 trailers and a big building, and it's the diner. It's called Beth's. Drive-ins, dines, and dives.
Uh-huh.
The dives are capitalized letters. And then just a bunch of trailers. The sign above this door says nuts and bolts. Next door it says Goldstein's Wares, and it just says robotics down the road. And then the other ones you can't see.
Okay. I guess I'll keep walking down the street. I'm gonna try and find like, I don't know, a bar or something. Is Beth's a bar?
Yep, it's a diner.
Okay, well, it's not really a bar, but
I mean, it's the only restaurant and hotel in the town.
oh, okay. Okay, I guess
As I see you looking around, can I call out, hey, why don't you grab us a table at the diner? I won't be long at the store.
okay, table for 4.
4 1/3, 3 1/3. Okay, so Jason, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay with the mopeds.
Okay, and Merle?
I'm gonna go down to that robotics place and see if I can't get myself a nice shiny new hand.
Okay, you'll be the last person because it's at the end of the way. You start walking to Bev's, and Eli, you walk into Goldstein's Wares.
Right on. I want to just walk up to the counter. Not gonna. Eli's one of those people that doesn't bother looking for anything in the store. He just walks right up to a clerk and is like, "Hey, I need this." So I'm gonna walk up, find a clerk, and just be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a pair of boots."
He's typing something as you walk up. Roll perception.
21.
Okay, so as you walk up, you see his tongue shooting out of his mouth really fast as it's typing on the keyboard for him, and he's just looking down at it. He's like, typing really fast with his mouth. He looks up and looks at you. It appears to be roll a history.
15.
You kind of remember him from the game. They're like rare dragonborn like creatures, and he's got gold scales all over his body. They're very rare. You don't see him very often. And he's wearing like a nice like purple suit, and he's got a monocle, and he looks like pretty well put together. He's got a Rolex on one arm or hand. And his tail is like organizing stuff. And you don't remember these things having tails, but it's organizing something on the shelf behind him as his hands are holding a book and his tongue's typing on the keyboard.
Okay, I just kind of see him at work, and I stand there and I clear my throat and just kind of try and get his attention. Just give like a little wave.
Yeah. Of course, it's the book. His tail starts moving, stops putting stuff on the shelf, and his tongue shoots back in his mouth. He's like,
Rude. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'm just hoping I can get a pair of boots from you.
Oh.
Size 9.
Good Lord, those are tiny feet.
as he looks down at your feet. It's like,
Hey, you know you're not wearing any shoes.
Yep. I do. I seem to have lost them on the road in, so hoping you can hook me up and just kind of give them little finger guns almost.
Oh, what kind of shoes were you looking for?
I don't know. Boots, just all-purpose boots are good.
All-purpose? Okay, I got some all-purpose.
and he put some boots in it. There's like some shit glued and sewn onto them. There's like a roller skate on one side, like a piece of steel wrapped on the other shoe.
I see what he's got there. I see my mistake. I'm looking for hiking boots.
Oh, let me take a look.
All right, he's let me take a check. And he looks down and he looks back up at video. He's like,
wait a minute. You don't got shoes. Wait. Do you got money?
I've got credits.
oh,
Do you take credits?
Sure.
He pulls up a pair of boots. He's like, so
That'll be 450 credit.
Okay. I've got, would you take 300 for them?
I was trying to swindle us all the time.
he looks at you and he's like, pulls out a calculator and his tongue just like shoots down and starts clicking on numbers as he's like opening a thing. And he's like,
Nope. I got some 300 credit. No, them's boots.
puts those really nice boots back under the counter and he grabs some like old leather worn boots.
I got these.
Can I take a close look at them?
Oh yeah.
Like, do they look like they're going to fall apart on me, or are they going to actually?
I mean, they're worn, but they're not like dead.
All right. I'll take some used upcycled boots. Yeah. All right. I'll take those.
Okay.
Can you throw? I'll take those. I'll tell you what. If you throw in a slingshot with a little bit of ammunition and those boots, I'll give you 450.
Wait, so you didn't want to buy the good boots?
That's right. I'll take the used boots.
He's like,
I'll buy the used boots and a slingshot with the ammo for you from 450. Does that work for you?
he goes, yeah.
I don't have a slingshot, but I'll take 450. Now I know you have it. No, I don't have a slingshot, but you can buy these boots for 450.
All right. I'll take the good boots for 450 then. I'll just put the 450 on the counter.
Now the good boots are 650, but you obviously can afford it.
No.
Do a persuasion.
I'll roll persuasion. Yeah, I'll roll something.
Yes.
18 plus 3. I'm not lying, I swear.
Okay. Here are the boots. Give me the money, dick. Oh yeah, money. Oh yeah, money.
Door rings as you walk out.
Thanks. Come again.
You walk outside.
I probably will have to.
All right. Okay. So you walk into Beth's diner. You see a row of stools, tables off to the right and left, and you just see a backside of a woman pouring coffee and stuff. And you see a board that still has the name Red Gimp versus Cut Face, and some other stuff written all over it.
Okay. Can I make a history check? See
you
what
trying
the
to-
heck that means?
Oh,
The sign?
Yeah.
Maybe I've read about this. Well, probably not. Oh wait, I get advantage. Never mind, sorry. Well, that's even worse. Okay. So that is an 8.
nope. You're like, okay. You walk in, there's people, there's this background, people eating and talking and clanking of dishes and stuff. You gonna go take a booth or a seat?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no sign that says like wait here, right?
Yep, nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go find a roomy booth for us to sit in.
There's a booth in the back. You make your way back there and then roll a Constitution save.
A 15.
Okay, so you sit down and this waitress walks up and you almost lose it. It's like the deep fryer in her face. Like she slipped and fell in it or something. You're not really sure. And she looks at you.
That booth is really more for a group of people, honey. Yeah, I'm waiting on some friends, but I'll and there's 3 others coming. Well, let me go grab some more menus then. I'll be right back for your order. I just realized I don't have any money. I don't say that out loud.
Yeah, so you wait. She walks away. Merle, you make it down to it just says robotics out front. You open up the door, the little jingle of the door, and there's it looks like a skeleton riddled with plates of different types of metal and everything, and it's got robotic eyes and it blinks and it's like, oh, how can I help you, sir?
I hold up my stump and I just kind of wait for him to see it and see if he guesses what I need.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Does that hurt?
Not anymore.
Well, that's good. That's good. So I'm assuming you need a new one. Huh, that's weird. Interesting. Well, what's your budget and what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking I'd like to be able to operate a firearm with it, but it doesn't have to be a fully functioning hand. As long as you can hold something and pull a trigger, I'm happy.
Huh. So like a 3-hook hand? Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I think I got a few of those laying around. He digs through the drawer. He pulls up like a stump. It's got the little plastic piece at the end where the nub holds the nub. He goes, here we go. You can, oh wait, you want something with electronics. And he throws it to the side and he grabs another one. He's like, this one's got you just have to keep it charged. If you don't charge it, then it doesn't function. And he goes to bring it over to fit it. And he's like, wait, how much money you got?
How much is it?
Well, it's robotic, priceless, right? It's a hand. So let's go. Let's go 400 credits.
How about a shotgun and 300?
Oh, ooh. He's looking at it. He's like, I can modify that to fit over here. All right, that sounds like a deal. Yeah, takes the shotgun and he jams it he sets it on its arm, and a bunch of little nanites come out of his wrist and attach it to his forearm. Opens the breech and closes it back up. Oh yeah, your hand. And he sticks it on your stump. He has to jam it in there a little bit because it doesn't really fit exactly. But he gets it on there. If you feel a slight tingle.
Yeah, well, I move my hand around, I flex it, see if it works well.
It's like one of those little meter needles, so it kind of takes a second. It kind of jerks a little bit. It's and it's not quite connecting to your synapses, so you're thinking about moving the finger, and it takes just a little bit longer than normal. Give it time, and it has to integrate to your body.
Right.
Why didn't you just go to the Repo Depot? They regenerate limbs.
Yeah, well, I screwed up.
All right, cool. And he's like, "Oh, anything else?"
No, I think that'll be it for now.
He's like, "Sure." And he pulls up a jar of eyeballs in some type of liquid, and he's like, "You need new eyeball?"
Not yet. We'll see.
Okay. Fingers? Pulls up another jar.
Stick a finger on the end of the thing. No.
Extra appendages? And pulls up this big bucket of
Are there any attachments that I can put on this thing? Could I
looks at the big
put a
bucket
blade
and he's
on
like,
it?
"Well, I guess you could put these on there, but I mean," he like sets the bucket down on the ground. There's no lid. It's just a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket with some liquid and all the appendages. He goes like, "What type of attachments are you talking about? Guns
Could I put a gun on it? Yeah, could I attach a gun to it?
Well, I mean, sure you can, but I mean, I don't know if it'll work. I mean, if
Oh, maybe that's something for another day.
if you want the Power Man 5000 over here, and he like pulls up his arm, and it's got like functioning hand and all these little trinkets and like pop up things. It hits buttons, so like little barrels and stuff pop out on the side, and he's like, "Yeah, check this out."
Okay. I'll come back for the PM 5K another time.
Okie dokie, and he like throws it on the ground.
You think I can distract him? Oh no, I'm lawful good. I was gonna say distract him and steal it, but that's not really me.
Good luck with that. And you walk out, and you got this. It twitches. It's not the best thing until you oil. It's like kind of rusted and not well maintained. So once you work on it some, it'll work. So you're at disadvantage of using anything on that hand until you've mastered your...
Like over to Beth's and dip it in the oil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so you start walking back towards. Are you gonna go meet up with Jason?
I'm gonna go meet up with Alora.
Okay, so you're gonna
At the
go to Beth's.
yeah.
As you walk out, you see Eli walking towards Beth's. Jason, you're outside with the bike, so you see them walking towards the diner.
Is there an easy way to disable the mopeds so they can't go?
Sure, you can take the keys out.
I assumed we took the keys out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know we ever found keys.
You guys eventually found them when you were digging around in the shed, getting all your good rides. Yours had a...
Then now I'll go in.
Okay, so as soon as the door opens, it rings as usual. You see the backside of Beth, and Eli, you shudder just a bit, and you start making your way. You see your other companion at the end of the thing. As you're talking to Beth, the boys walk up and they all pile into the booth. Everybody roll Constitution except for Alora.
Ooh. That 20.
Oh yeah, you can handle it.
14.
You've seen it before.
Yeah,
I think I've seen it.
Total 5. Rolled a 2. So my constitution's +3.
Oh man.
You kind of just like throw up in your mouth, and you're like, you just like look at her, and you're like wave your hand in front of her, and you're like, so you don't throw
I
up
swallow
everywhere.
that.
You swallow it. That's a little disconcerting to everybody else, but yeah. You guys all have the menu in front of you.
Oh, you guys made it back. Aw, but Cutface, you look normal now.
Cut face. I forgot about that.
Which one's Cutface? That one right over there. He almost fought the Red Gimp. Oh, that would have been quite a show. Oh, I see.
Yeah, kind of.
I say,
pretending
pretending
to be a
that I know
local
what's going
legend.
on.
Just kind of looks stoic.
You guys look over the menu. Is there anything that you want like to drink, eat? Again, the menu's the typical. It's got the regular burgers and hot dogs, but it's all named weird stuff. It's typical diner food.
I have no money, so water for me.
What are the prices in the menu like? Like I know I've got like 50 credits. What can I afford for breakfast?
50 credits to get you somewhat of a steak. That's what it's called.
Somewhat of a steak.
And it comes with smashy taters and the green stuff.
Sure.
And a drink of your
I guess-
choice.
Can I just get, I guess the special there of the day, and can I get a coffee?
Anybody else want anything?
I don't trust the food at this place.
I don't either.
All right, 1 second. Your real name is Eli, right? I'll be right back. Wait here. Is this where you guys picked up your last job?
More or less.
Okay, well, I need to make some money. So, know the people here. Maybe.
I know where there's a bunch of dead bodies.
As
Okay.
soon as you're talking about making money, Beth walks back over and she hands Eli a note.
Oh, you're looking to make some money, hun? Yeah. Well, actually,
She leans over the table and there's more of her than you've ever wanted to see. That's pretty horrific. It looks like the oil splashed all the way down. And so everybody's a little taken back.
I'm looking for some more meat. I need someone to go hunting for me. I need some more kinds of meat. Or really any creature you can get a hold of that I can hack up into a steak. We got quite a bit of an ogre back there. Oh God, are you guys cannibals? Well, I mean, I'm not an ogre. Well, fair enough, I guess. Anyway, bring me back some meat and I can pay you for your efforts. So can I get anyone anything?
Pulls out a pen from like the side of her head.
Anyone gonna order food? Or did I just get this table for nothing?
I think you got it for nothing for me. I'm gonna go back outside.
Oh jeez. Okay. I'm gonna go get you some meat. Bye.
Okay.
Right on. I'll take the note, open it up, and what does it say?
It says, Eli, I can't believe you left me that bill. Signed, you know who I am. Hank. X's and O's.
I read it only to myself, and I just tuck it in my front pocket and pat it.
The coffee is way thicker than any liquid should be. And roll a constitution save for the plate that sits in front of you.
Yep. That is going to be a 14.
Okay. The hollowed out squirrel facing you with a stick jammed through its body looks at you with its burnt fur back at you with some mushy green stuff that seems to be kind of moving a little bit, and it looks like potatoes.
Real potatoes.
I guess I will pick at the squirrel the parts that are cooked but not burnt, and I will eat the potatoes and leave the mushy stuff.
Laura, roll constitution save to him plucking away food and starting eating in front of you.
It's going to be a total of 23.
Not you.
Or sorry, 22. 22.
No, I have to roll a con save to watch you eat this. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so that is 15.
Okay, yeah. So you see him field strip this squirrel that looks like it just got dipped into the deep fryer and shoved on a stick, and then re-dipped back into the deep fryer, and then put
That's how you get it crispy.
Yeah. So
Well, Eli's heard a lot about squirrel, and I've always been curious to try it, actually.
it was definitely alive when it went into the fryer, and it definitely was kind of still alive when it got jammed to the stick.
Oh, well, that's... Oh. I feel deeply uncomfortable, and I don't know why.
As usual. Okay, so he eats his thing. Do you drink your coffee?
I'm watching him eat this. Yeah, I'll take a sip. I'm guessing I got to roll a con save. I just did it.
Oh, yeah.
Out of reflex.
Yeah, constitution save.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 14.
Okay, it's the worst tasting stuff you've ever had. You spit it out and walk out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or no, so yeah, so you spit it out, triples down your face. It's still like, it's like thick, like Jello almost. It's really nasty. What would you like to do?
I'll just sort of politely put it back down and wait for Eli here to finish his food.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys know where there's like a good place to hunt? Have you seen anything like that?
I don't think she's particular about what sort of meat she gets.
Squirrel's great, though, but Hank travels around a lot. Maybe he could point us in the direction of where some good hunting grounds are.
Hank?
Yeah, we met him a while ago when we first had got here, and He's supposed to pick folks up and bring them in. I don't know how he missed you. We should probably talk to him about that. He probably missed you on that one. But we should probably find him, and maybe he can point us in the right direction. What do you guys think?
That's not a bad idea. I think you might owe him money, though.
Me?
No,
Oh
Eli.
God.
Yeah, he usually. I'm pretty strapped for cash too. We're not looking for a ride from him. I mean, we got our own transportation. We got our mopeds, but we can. Maybe he can point us in the right direction.
Okay. Can I make a history check about Ink?
Oh, yeah, sure. He is an NPC in the world.
Maybe I heard about him. Well, probably not. 6.
Nope.
I'm just going to tell her what I know about Hank, which is that it seems like he's been in this world for a long time. He says that he's been in here since the 70s, one of the original creators of the game, is what he said. He's been playing for a really long time. He's a little off.
Yeah, he just seemed pretty glitchy to me.
Okay. Would I know that? I mean, this is a pretty recent iteration of the game. Doesn't that sound off to me?
Yeah, it definitely sounds a little different. And a matter of fact, you've never been to this town or read about this town in the game, and you visited almost every zone, and you've never came across Beth or Hank.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you've never seen any two-headed ogres in your games either.
Must be new.
Hank was talking about an update day. I think that's supposed to change the game in some way. So that might be why we're seeing more things. I'm not sure. What he said was really confusing, and that's what we were trying to piece together a little bit. Even make sense of what he was saying. But I don't know. Maybe we can track him down and maybe ask him a little bit more. Merle, you got some more questions for him.
Yeah. I want to know why my hand's still weird.
So you guys come back. Beth brings a bill and sets it on the table. I'll take care of it when you're done.
Right on.
She's like, wait a minute. Yeah, she takes your money immediately and walks away. Okay, so you guys are gonna head back out.
Yeah. As we leave, I want to. I guess I haven't actually put on my new boots yet. I just kind of left with them. I want to put them on. What effects do I feel with my shiny new boots that are worth 450 credits?
So you say you wear a size 9, right?
Eli wears a size 9.
Right, I understand that. Roll a 1d12.
Oh boy.
You better hope it's a 9.
4.
They are a 7.
Oh come on! I wouldn't have bought them. I wouldn't have paid them if they weren't the right size.
Yeah, but you never said you were trying them on or anything. So.
Oh man!
Oh no! Oh, I should have thought about that. Yeah, they don't fit.
I returned them. I'm going back. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking furious when they don't fit. I am fucking marching back there then.
So Eli's gonna go Karen this.
I'm pissed. I was ripped off. I'm fucking pissed. I'm like slamming that. So I guess you guys see me trying to force my foot into these boots, which I'm gonna assume through the breakfast I talked up a little bit and dropped in a little bit here and there, like got some new boots.
Yeah, you set the boots next to you and you're just talking them up the whole time.
Yeah,
you get your food, you're happy as a clam. You still haven't tried them on yet.
Waiting for someone to ask me about them, but no one did. And when they don't fit, like I'm like, that motherfucker. Okay, guys, sorry, I gotta make a quick stop real quick, and I'm booking it.
So you guys
I'm
all
gonna go with him.
Eli takes off running. You follow.
I'm gonna go with him.
At disadvantage still, because I'm not.
Yeah, because you're
running at disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with as well.
All right.
He seems really angry, and I feel like I might need to calm the situation.
Jason, are you gonna follow suit, or are you still heading outside?
I'll just move the moped to the other side of the street.
Yeah, you realize as soon as you walk outside, and they take off running. As you walk outside, you realize that you have the sidecar bike in the middle. Because it's bigger, but the other ones, as you have them lined up, you realize that there's bar attachments that fall down on both sides that you can link all the bikes together into one.
Wow.
Awesome.
Dear God.
Yeah, it's not like the strongest metal bars in between each of them, but you realize that there's connectors. Are you gonna connect that while they go down to the other dude?
Sure, I'll just push them all over there.
Okay. Yeah, you connect them all and you're like, oh hell yeah. And like you started it up and you're like, fuck, I gotta start all of them. But yeah, you get them all going. And by the time you get them all going, everybody else is down at the Goldstein's. You open the door and Goldstein's sitting there and he's tonguing away.
Oh, I kick open the door.
Roll 20 to strength.
11 plus 0. Oh, 11.
11 plus 0. Yeah, you kick the door and it blows right open. I mean, it swings right open.
Goldstein! And I walk in there with my boots and I slam them on the counter. And I'm like, you sold me a lady's size 7 when I am clearly looking for a man's size 9. I would like these exchanged without any discourse. Now, please.
As he is explaining this, you guys walk in behind him and you see this dragon-born creature, scaly, golden, nicely dressed giant lizard. And he's tonguing away at the keyboard. He's not using his fingers to type. His tongue's just like typing away. And he looks at Eli with the monocle and he...
Well, you did not specify what you wanted. And read the sign above the door.
I can't read. I'm lying. I can read, but I'm just telling him I can't read.
Not my problem.
Well, these boots aren't going to work. We're going to work something out here between us, or I'm not leaving.
Oh, indentured servant.
And his eyes go really bright. Yeah.
Nope. Angry customer.
Well, read the sign, and it will become clear to you.
Well, maybe you could read it to me. I just look haughtily out the window.
Pulls out a second monocle for his other eye, and he goes,
Beyond this point, no refunds. Clearly states beyond the point of this door once you leave.
Say, well, I didn't ask for a refund. I asked for an exchange.
Oh.
He walks over, and he's handwrites.
No exchanges.
I draw my weapon.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ooh.
This isn't character. Geez. Okay, real quick. But this doesn't seem necessary. I mean,
But
clearly
he
there's some misunderstanding.
ripped me
And
off. He took my money, and he didn't give me the right boots unless.
and you know,
I'm just like pointing.
I'm going
at him
to
like, he's the
address
bad
this.
guy.
As soon as you pull out your weapon, his eyes glow red, and a little fire rolls from one side of his cheek or across his mouth to the other side, and he licks his little snake tongue around a little flame that dances across the top of it. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Okay. I'm going to address this man. What's your name, sir?
Everything instantly stops, and his eyes go back to normal. And he goes,
Oh, I'm Mr. Goldenstein.
Well, Goldstein, yes. So clearly, this man purchased a very expensive item from you, right?
I guess so.
And you just changed the terms of purchase in the last second after he purchased this from you.
No.
I think an exchange would be in order.
It clearly says...
Now one persuasion check.
I'm standing behind you, just nodding furiously, just trying to.
"Okay, so roll your persuasion with disadvantage."
Oh, man. Because you pulled your weapon. You made them all angry.
No, you're just antagonizing the situation.
But I want to help. I want to help her persuasion roll.
Okay. You push Eli's face back.
Hold me back, bro. Hold me back.
So that is persuasion. So that is a 16.
No.
It clearly says once you walk out, no exchanges can be made.
Okay, I do what I can.
If you have a problem, you can talk to the sheriff.
Ooh, talk to the sheriff. He might
Why
have a
don't we
job
get
for us.
Why don't we get the sheriff down here right now?
Okie dokie.
He walks over to his phone and it's one of
He's
those
friends with
old school like
Sir, are you the
1890s.
manager? I think we need to. Are you the manager here? Are you the owner?
Yes. This is my shop. I'm trying to call.
Good.
The
So you
sheriff.
get that sheriff on the phone, right? That's what you're doing. You're gonna call
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, you do that now, okay, sir?
And he pulls the phone off the thing, and it's an 1890s like old style phone. And he like rolls, he like spins a little dial, not dial, but he like roll the little handle, and he goes,
Hank, I need you to come down to my shop right now.
Oh no.
There are some folks being very rude and aggressive.
and you hear a chuckle across the phone. He like hangs it up. He
Yeah, the sheriff is coming back.
Good.
crosses arms.
Good.
A few minutes
I
later,
turn some product on the shelf. Like if it's faced, I slightly turn some things on.
Sir, don't touch that. Please don't touch that.
I'm looking at it. I'm seeing what you got.
Jason, as you're driving down the road, you see Hank walking down the road, and he's wearing a cowboy hat on his faceless mask, and it's got a big star on the front of it. And he's carrying he's got like holsters for like old style 6-shooters, and he's got spurs and cowboy boots, and he's like, "Well, morning to you, sir. Oh, look at that beauty of a device."
Is it a dress up day?
Oh no! Not only do I pick people up, but I'm also the town mayor and the town sheriff.
Oh, well.
Hey, where's
Have
your
fun.
buddy?
I have a minor stroke.
Where's your buddy Eli?
Oh, last I saw they went into Goldstein's over there.
Oh, natural 20. Mr. Goldstein's. Oh man, he's a tough character. Oh man, he gets his way. But all right, well, take it easy, sir. And he walks in. He opens the door and he whistles like a Western little tune to himself as he walks in the door. And he's like, and his helmet focuses straight on Eli. And he goes, hits a button on the side of his wrist on his little thing. And in a robotic voice, he's, "Hello, Eli."
Hank.
"That's me." And he pulls his guns out and he's like, "Pew, pew, pew, pew." And he puts them back in the holster.
Did you get a promotion there recently?
And he looks at Goldstein, and Goldstein tells him the situation. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, okay. No." And he looks back at you, Eli, and he looks back up at the sign. He's like, "Hey, I mean, it clearly states right above here, oh, yeah. I'm the mayor, too."
No kidding.
Yeah.
You're the mayor, the
I'm the-
Uber guy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the sheriff.
The game warden and the town mediator and
Oh, perfect. So you can sort this out for us then. See, because he knowingly sold me the wrong boots, and then after said no exchanges. It was only no refunds. I don't want my money back. I just want boots that fit.
Oh, okay. Well, sounds like we have a duel. And he goes, "Let's take this outside." And he's like, "Oh, Mr. Goldstein, we go in your backyard. I know we do this quite a lot." He's like, "Hmm." And Goldstein opens his door behind, and it leads to the outside. And he goes,
Oh, yeah, we'll settle this outside.
and you guys walk outside.
Yeah, I walk out. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. You guys get outside, and
Yeah,
there's
duel. Sure. Yeah.
there's a table.
Sure.
There's
Can I
a
borrow your
table.
gun?
there's a table,
Sure.
and it's got a clock on it, and then there's every 10 paces, or every pace, there's like a little marker, and it counts all the way up to 10. Do the rest of you follow?
I'm just gonna kind of stand in the doorway because I don't want to be a part of this,
Okay.
but I would still want to see what happens.
So Goldstein walks over. Goldstein walks over to one side, and he goes,
Eli, will you go on this side?
Yeah.
"Okay."
How does this work?
And he goes, "Okay, so a duel, my favorite." And he pulls out one of his revolvers, and he takes all the bullets out except for one, and he puts them in his pocket. And then he pulls out he puts that on the table, and he pulls out his other one, and he pulls all the bullets out except for one, and he loads it in there. He's like, "Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You guys are gonna take your pistol, put it in front of you. You're gonna take your 10 paces. You're gonna turn around and each pull the trigger." And he like claps his hands. He's like, "If nothing happens, well, great. Then you turn back around and you walk over here and you point it straight at each other's heads and you pull the trigger. shit, if nothing happens, you take 10 paces back out, you do the same thing and repeat until someone dies.
So we basically just keep trying to shoot each other 10 paces apart till one of us gets hit.
Yeah, because the 10 paces apart, they're at disadvantage for pulling the trigger. And
All right.
the point blank is pretty much a given.
All right.
Okay, so you guys.
Can I take a minute and just 1 minute? I want to ask Merle. Merle, you got any like advice? Like, kind of talk myself into this, and I haven't really shot one of these before. You got any advice, Merle?
Don't miss.
Real quick, is this a combat?
Yes, this will be combat between the two of them.
Okay, I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So just exactly what that is, you get 1d6 on your first roll. So while he's walking over to the table, I'm going to pull a small electric guitar off the back of my bag and start playing some background music in the form of Bardic Inspiration.
Awesome. Okay. All right, Eli. So from behind, you hear a tune, and you feel inspired to accomplish your goal, and that's to shoot Mr. Goldstein in the head.
And I start humming that tune. I'm like humming to the tune, like don't miss.
Okay.
Just like going with it.
So you guys take your 10 paces. You turn around, roll a d20.
And what am I adding to this?
Nothing. Yeah.
9.
Okay, click. He also clicked. You guys walk back inward towards face to face. Go ahead and roll d20 again.
Can I say that when I walk face to face, I do that thing where I level it over my forearm like I've seen in movies, so I hold the pistol up and kind of like level it on my other forearm to stabilize it?
Yeah, well, you guys are going to be literally arm's length away, so you can basically point it at each other.
Yeah. That is a 14.
Both of you click again.
Okay.
Okay. So you've clicked twice, so you know you have one of 4 next shots will be, a shot. Okay, so you walk back to the distance, roll d20 again.
It's gonna be 4.
Okay. Natural 20. As you guys aim at each other, he fires, and he hits you in the shoulder for 4 points. The bullet goes through your shoulder and out the back, so you take 4 points of damage. It hurts.
It hurts.
Okay.
Hey, well, I mean, it for you on the outside doesn't hurt anymore like it used to. Hank goes, no, it's not a kill shot. Not a kill shot. And so you guys walk back, and you're staring straight right in front of each other. You're less than a foot away, so like literally your barrels are touching each other's foreheads. Roll d20.
Oh shit, 19.
Okay, well, he shot his wind bullet anyway, so your bullet it goes off and it goes through him basically, and he slumps and falls to the ground. And as he's falling to the ground, he's like, "Oh shit!" And
as I like shitty bastard as he goes down.
He goes down.
Yeah, I like sidestep so his body doesn't like land on me. I'll just like kind of step to the side and let him fall, and kind of hold the revolver by the frame and the barrel and kind of hold it up to give back to Hank.
Okay, he's like, "Oh, sweet, thanks," and he picks it up, the other gun, and as you look at Goldstein, his body slowly begins to dissolve into the earth, and it disappears.
Right.
I mean, they own this stuff now.
He goes, "Well, sounds like it's resolved." He goes, "Well, let's wait for Mr. Goldstein to come back, and you can get your shoes."
Right on. Hey, as I go to hand him back his pistol, I go, Hank, that was a really real lucky shot. Would I be able to hang on to this?
He like pats your shoulder, and he's like, "Nope, And he takes it out of your hand and walks away.
I just go, I tried. You can't. Yeah, I had to try. I just kind of give it back to him. And go to exchange my boots, happier than a pig in shit that I'm just getting my fucking boots refunded.
As soon as you guys all pile, you guys get back in the room, and Mr. Goldstein walks around the corner. He walks behind the counter. He goes,
What size of shoe do you want?
That's gonna be a size 9, man.
Well, that's where we're going to end episode 5. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned next week. Find out what happens to the gang. Hey, Lee, why don't you take us out?
Thanks for joining us on Crumpets and Kerosene. Keep on listening to find out what happens to our gamers in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, download, and write a review. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Stitcher, Deezer, Castbox, Chrome Mobile, and Pocket Casts. Follow us on Twitter at Crumpet_time or on Instagram at Crumpets and Kerosene. Our Facebook is Crumpets and Kerosene, and you can watch our videos on our YouTube, Crumpets and Kerosene. Email us with any questions at crumpetsandkerosene@gmail.com. If you want to contact our cast, you can find our DM, Kelly Williams, on his Twitter at KW_Steel_Rain, or on Instagram at Infantry_Kitchen, or on Facebook as Williams Kelly. Jason is played by Brent Marquis, and he is on Twitter at Brent Lee Marquis. Merle is played by Seth Nason, and is on Twitter at Nason_the. Eli is played by Donnie Geronic, and is on Twitter at The Raven Wrote. Amanda Lee Baldwin is on Twitter at Lemonseed05.
Editing for this episode was done in-house. Sound effects were sourced from freesound.com and Vegas Pro 17. We'd also like to give a special thanks to the intro and outro music from Iron Heed, Enter the Dungeon, the song Heroes. Thanks, guys. We'd also like to thank Bryce Jacobson for playing the voice of Barry Goldstein. Thanks, man.
whoa, hold on. My dog's freaking out. He normally doesn't do that. Hold on 1 second.
The dog knows what's
Arm up. This is the part of the game where we watch Kelly get into a gunfight in the middle of a training.
Just see him fly across the screen.
Jesus,
Like Paranormal Activity.
I hope he's still recording.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be a way to get viewers.
Right?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally my dog never
don't say
barks.
anything.
So
It's not the MPs, is it?
No, but he never barks at like people knocking on the door or anything. So it's really weird that he's barking. Okay.
What's that behind you, Kelly?
Well, those are diplomas.
You got him.